Today we're going to discuss what would happen to GTA 5's story if during the scene at the end of the mission Lamar down, Lamar killed Steve Haynes and Dave Norton. But how would this go down? Well, I kinda see it similarly to how it went in Repossession, only Lamar would be a bit smarter here. Let's say that right when Steve tells Franklin to kill Trevor, Lamar was listening and without a second thought, he runs out with a gun, shoots Steve and then Dave in the head because he heard everything. With Steve and Dave now laying dead right outside of Lamar's house, Franklin would quickly leave the area and go home. Franklin would then call Lester, Michael, and Trevor to inform them about what happened, and the group would be kind of divided on the matter, but only at first as they did do the bureau raid before this, so all in all the files and everything that Steve had on the group would be deleted by this point, so they wouldn't really have much to worry about, at least for now. And when Franklin would tell the crew the whole story about why Lamar killed them, what happened and whatnot, Trevor would then call Lamar to thank him, and speaking of Lamar, he would be screwed, as the feds would never stop looking for him, and they would eventually find him and he would have to spend probably the rest of his life in prison because he killed 2 federal agents, and with one being as higher ranking of an agent as Steve Haynes, I can't see Lamar getting out of prison anytime soon. Also, real quick, if you're enjoying this video right now, please do me a quick favor, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers, and also feel free to check out my second channel as well as my channel memberships. All of that is going to be down in the description. After this, Michael would still have problems with Devin Weston, of course, and the crew would still have to do the big score. That wouldn't really change, but they would once again have to meet at Lester's house after the big score to come up with a plan to take care of their enemies once and for all. And this time there's way less of them to take care of, only having Devin Weston and Wei Chang, and no one would even consider getting rid of Stretch since they thought that Lamar is not in danger since he's in Bolingbroke Penitentiary and Stretch has no way of getting to him, and the trio would then seemingly go their separate ways after taking care of those guys just like they did in the original. But things wouldn't go so smoothly, as them leaving Stretch alive would be a fatal mistake for Lamar, and one day when on the yard, Lamar would be approached by a group of Bala members and he would be stabbed to death. And when Franklin would find out about the death of his best friend, he wouldn't even have to think about who's responsible for this, especially now that he knows that Stretch was on good terms with the Ballas back when he was in prison. Franklin would then call Michael and Trevor for one last piece of business, and the final mission would then consist of Lester tracking down Stretch and Michael, Trevor, and Franklin killing him and dozens of Ballas in the process, in a very similar manner to what happened in the Hood Safari mission back on Grove Street. And with that, the crew would now finally be able to live their lives in peace. However, unlike the original, even though one could say Lamar brought this whole thing on himself, Franklin would still feel guilty and whatnot from time to time because Lamar did this to help his friends, and look where this got him. And that's just something that Franklin would have to live with for the rest of his life. And with that said, I want to thank you for watching this video. Leave your thoughts and opinions on this topic in the comments down below. Leave any of your what if suggestions in the comments as well, and I'll see if I can make something of them or not. Until next video stream, bye bye.